Welcome to our YouTube channel Dream Dynamic.
Welcome to a new chapter of self-discovery and inner strength. Today, we're shifting the focus from just coping with challenges to actively redefining your boundaries and owning your value. You're here because you feel it's time to step away from those who don't appreciate your presence and to reclaim the peace that's rightfully yours. This video isn't about playing games or getting even. It's about stepping into a quiet confidence that speaks for itself. Imagine a life where you don't feel the need to explain or justify every decision, where your actions and presence command respect without a single word. We're diving into the transformative power of silence, absence, and boundaries that not only protect your peace, but amplify your worth. This is about building the kind of inner strength that others can feel without you needing to say a word. If you're ready to stop overextending yourself for people who don't recognize your value, this journey is for you. It's time to move with purpose, to stand firm in who you are, and to let your silence create the space for the respect you deserve. Number 1. Stop chasing. Start owning your worth. People often chase what they want, whether it's attention, validation, or approval. But what if I told you that the key to true power is not in the chase, but in standing firm in your own worth? You've probably noticed this before. The more you chase, the further it seems to slip out of your grasp. The harder you try to please others, the more distant they become. Why? Because desperation doesn't inspire respect. It breeds indifference. When you're constantly seeking validation from others, you send the message that your self-worth is tied to their approval. And that, my friend, is where the problem starts. Instead of constantly reaching out or making yourself available, imagine what would happen if you pulled back. The shift in energy is undeniable. The more you step back, the more they start wondering what happened. Why aren't you as available? Why aren't you chasing them? The mystery you create is more valuable than any attention you could chase. When you stop chasing, you reclaim control of your emotions and self-respect. You stop allowing external validation to define your worth. True power lies in knowing that you are enough, no matter who notices or doesn't. You don't need to beg for attention because you are the prize. You are whole, complete, and enough, exactly as you are. So let go of the need to chase. Stand tall in your worth. When you stop chasing, you show the world that you respect yourself, and in return, they will start to respect you even more. You are your own prize, unshaken and complete. Number 2. The power of silence. Let mystery work for you. True power lies in what you choose to keep to yourself. When you reveal everything, you strip away the intrigue, leaving no room for curiosity. The less you share, the more others will wonder. And curiosity, when sparked, pulls people in and increases their appreciation of your presence. Think about it. When you're always available, there's no mystery, no challenge. You're easy to take for granted. But when you step back and hold your cards close, things change. People will start to wonder why you're not reaching out, why you're not as available as before. That sense of mystery builds intrigue, and suddenly they're questioning how well they really know you. It's this curiosity that makes them value you more. Silence isn't about ignoring people. It's about protecting your energy and showing that your time and attention are precious. When you're constantly accessible, Others may stop recognizing the value of your presence. By holding back, you're teaching them that your attention isn't a given, it's something earned. Guard your peace and protect your energy. Let your silence speak volumes. It's not about playing games. It's about respecting yourself enough to choose when to share and when to keep something for yourself. When you stop over-sharing or over-explaining, you command respect. Your presence becomes more powerful, not because you're constantly present, but because you know your worth. Remember, your value doesn't need to be constantly validated by others. Sometimes, letting people wonder is the most powerful move you can make. It's in the mystery that they'll find a deeper respect for you and for themselves as they work harder to understand you. Number 3, master your time. Make every minute count. Time is our most precious resource, yet it's often the one we waste the most. We give it away. We spend it carelessly, and before we know it, it's gone. But what if we treated every minute like an investment? What if each moment you spent was like putting money into an account that grows in value over time? Starting today, stop giving your time away for free. Stop letting others decide how you should spend your minutes. Your time is invaluable, and when you make others earn it, they'll begin to understand your worth. Think about all those hours you've wasted, waiting for a text, or rearranging your schedule for someone who doesn't value your presence. The truth is, most people won't respect your time unless you make them. You have to teach them that it's not something to be taken for granted. It's time to take control. Become the architect of your own day, putting your time where it counts, on people, projects, and goals that truly serve your growth, peace, and happiness. When you start protecting your minutes, others will start respecting your boundaries. They'll notice the shift, and they'll start to appreciate the privilege of having access to your time. This isn't about playing hard to get or making others chase you. It's about showing that your time is valuable and that you won't just hand it out freely. When you protect your time, you elevate your own life and energy. No more bending over backward for people who don't appreciate you. Your time is yours, and you get to decide how to spend it. But here's the kicker. By the time they realize your value, you'll be so focused on your own journey that whether they reach out or not will no longer matter to you, because your life is no longer on hold for anyone. So, from now on, make every minute count. Treat your time like it's worth more than gold, because it truly is. And if you're ready to take back control of your minutes and start valuing every second, drop a "My time belongs to me" in the comments. This is your time, and it's precious. Let's start making it count. Number 4, raise the standard. Demand what you deserve. Let's talk about something essential. Setting the standard for your life. Too often, we find ourselves accepting the bare minimum from others, settling for less than we deserve, and hoping for better in the future. But here's the hard truth. If you keep accepting scraps, that's all you'll ever get. The world doesn't just hand out greatness. It's earned. Imagine you're at a grand banquet surrounded by delicious food, but instead of being served a full meal, they toss you a few crumbs. Would that satisfy you? Would you feel respected? Of course not. But that's exactly what we're doing when we settle for minimal effort from people. Whether it's in relationships, work, or even how we treat ourselves. The real question is, what are you willing to accept? If you want a feast, you have to stop accepting crumbs. You have to raise the bar. And when you do, the world will respond in ways you can't even imagine. Raising your standards doesn't mean you're being demanding or unreasonable. It means you understand your worth. It's about setting boundaries and making sure that your time, energy, and presence are respected. The moment you stop tolerating half-efforts, you stop shrinking to fit the limited expectations others place on you. When you raise your standards, you teach the people around you how to treat you. You let them know that you value yourself enough to refuse anything less than what you deserve. And here's the key. When you respect yourself, others will follow suit. This isn't about being rigid or unapproachable. It's about knowing that you deserve respect, honesty, and effort in return for the energy you put out. You don't have to chase approval or settle for less. Those who truly value you will meet your standards, and those who can't will fade away. So, ask yourself today, are you willing to stop accepting less? It's time to demand what you deserve, not as a form of entitlement, but as a sign of self-respect. You're worthy of the full meal, not just what's convenient for someone else. From now on, let this be your mantra. I demand more and settle for nothing less. Write it down. Say it out loud and live it. Your standards are a reflection of how you see yourself. And once you raise them, you'll start attracting what matches your true value. So, stop accepting crumbs. Step up and make the world rise to meet your standards. You deserve nothing less than the best. If you're ready to make this shift, drop "I demand more" in the comments below. Hit that like button. Subscribe and join a community that believes in never settling for anything less than they deserve. Number 5. Master the art of silence. No justification needed. In a world that demands constant explanations, imagine the power of simply saying nothing. The strength in silence is often underestimated. We're conditioned to feel like we owe the world an explanation for every choice we make. But here's the truth. When you stop explaining yourself, you reclaim control. There's a quiet power in keeping your thoughts to yourself. When you don't offer explanations, others are left to wonder, to fill in the blanks, and most importantly, they realize you're not giving away your energy anymore. Silence becomes a shield, protecting your peace and making a statement that words alone never could. I am in control of my own life. Think about it. When you constantly explain your actions, you're offering pieces of your energy to others. Every justification, every attempt to make someone else understand your decisions pulls from your own strength. But when you stop, you create a boundary that others learn to respect. You become unshakable, not because you have to prove anything, but because you've chosen to stand firm in your choices. This isn't about being rude. It's about reclaiming your space and reminding yourself that your decisions are your own. When you stop explaining, you stop seeking validation. You make choices because they're right for you, and that speaks volumes. Others will feel the shift, and some may be uncomfortable. But that discomfort is the sign of true personal growth. The next time someone asks you why you didn't respond to their message or call, don't scramble for an excuse. Simply say, "I was busy," and leave it at that. Your silence will show them that you are grounded, that you have boundaries, and that you don't need their approval. Remember, you don't owe anyone an explanation for living your life on your terms. Your peace, your time, your energy are yours to protect. The moment you stop justifying your choices, you stop giving away your power. So, here's your mantra. I don't need to explain myself. Let that sink in. The more you embrace this, the more you'll see your life transform. You'll protect your peace, and the people who truly respect you will understand that. The rest will fade away. Write it down in the comments. I don't need to explain myself. This is your declaration of freedom. Freedom from the need to justify, to apologize, to explain. You stand strong in your choices, unshaken by the expectations of others. If this resonates with you, hit that like button and subscribe to join a community that knows its worth and moves in silence. Number 6. Glow up for yourself. Let your transformation speak. When was the last time you truly invested in yourself? Not to prove something to anyone else, but simply for the pure joy of becoming your best self. Imagine the look on their faces when they realize the person they once overlooked or took for granted is now thriving, glowing, and out of their reach. That's the power of a true glow-up, and it's not for anyone else. It's for you. This transformation is about more than just appearances. Sure, you'll look better, but the real magic happens inside. It's about feeding your mind with things that inspire you, challenging yourself to grow, and treating your body with the respect it deserves. When you begin investing in yourself, your confidence will radiate from the inside out. And guess what? Even if they don't see the change immediately, they'll feel it. That shift in energy will make them wonder what's different. They might even question what happened to the person they thought they knew. The secret: you don't need to announce your growth to anyone. You don't need to explain it. Let your transformation speak for itself. By building a life that centers on your own happiness, your peace, and your worth, you'll create a magnetic energy that draws the right people in and keeps the wrong ones at a distance. This glow-up isn't about making others jealous or seeking revenge. It's about you reclaiming your power, finding your purpose, and evolving into the best version of yourself. Every time you choose yourself, whether through self-care, learning something new, or setting healthy boundaries, you're getting closer to the life you were always meant to live. So here's your mantra: I glow up for me. Write it down in the comments if you feel it deep within. Let this be a reminder to always put yourself first. No more seeking validation or approval. Your glow will do all the talking. If this message resonates with you, hit like, subscribe, and let's continue this journey of self-evolution together. You're not just glowing up, you're becoming unstoppable. Number 7. Learn to say no and protect your peace. Have you ever found yourself saying yes to others, even when it doesn't align with your needs or desires? It's easy to fall into the trap of people pleasing. But here's the truth. Every time you say yes when you really want to say no, you're sacrificing a piece of your peace, your time, and your energy. Learning to say no is one of the most empowering things you can do for yourself. It's not about being harsh or unkind. It's about understanding that your time and energy are valuable. Saying no isn't about shutting people out. It's about setting boundaries to protect what matters most to you. When you say no and mean it, you're sending a powerful message to others, and, most importantly, to yourself. I respect myself. The people who truly care about you will accept your boundaries without question. They'll understand that your time is just as important as theirs. On the other hand, those who try to push, guilt, trip, or make you feel bad for saying no are showing you that their priorities are focused on what they can take from you, not on what's best for you. Saying no allows you to say yes to what truly matters: your peace, your growth, your passions. Think about it. When was the last time you said yes to something you didn't want, just to avoid confrontation? And how did it make you feel afterward? Probably drained, regretful, or frustrated. Now, Imagine what your life could look like if you started saying no to things that no longer serve you. When you replace yes with a firm, unapologetic no, you're freeing yourself from stress and guilt, making space for things that fuel your happiness and well-being. By saying no, you're actually saying yes to yourself, to your boundaries, and to your future. Every no you say today is an investment in the life you want tomorrow. It's a declaration that your time, your energy, and your peace are not up for negotiation. So here's what I want you to remember. I say no, and mean it. Repeat this to yourself whenever you feel pressure to overextend yourself. Let it remind you that setting boundaries isn't selfish. It's an act of self-respect. If this message resonates with you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this reminder. Let's learn to live unapologetically, reclaim our time, and protect our peace. It's time to stop handing out our energy like spare change and start living life on our terms. Number 8. Stay unbothered. Be emotionally untouchable. Have you ever noticed how some people will test your limits, throw words your way, or try to get a rise out of you? They want to see if they can push your buttons, see if they can get you to react. But here's the truth. When you stay calm and unbothered, you take back the power. Imagine being someone who no longer reacts to life's chaos or the petty games people play. It's not about being cold or indifferent. It's about recognizing that you control your emotions, not anyone else. The key here is emotional independence. You hold the strength when you decide not to let someone else's actions or words disturb your peace. Think about it. When someone tries to rile you up and you stay steady, that's when you truly win. Your calm becomes their mystery. They'll be left wondering why you're unaffected, and that uncertainty can shake them more than anything else. When you stop giving them the satisfaction of your reaction, you create an emotional boundary that protects your peace. Every time you stay composed, you build resilience. You teach others that you won't be swayed. Your emotional calm becomes your shield, and with it, you can face any situation unshaken. So, here's what I want you to take away. You are in control. Own this. Let it be a reminder that no one can disturb your inner peace without your permission. When you choose calm, you choose your power. If this message resonates with you, drop a comment saying, "I am in control." Hit that like button and subscribe for more strength. Building content. It's time to stay unbothered and keep your peace, no matter what. Number 9. Be the prize. Let them chase you. Stop chasing what doesn't serve you. When constantly scrambling for validation, approval, or affection, you're sending the message that you don't believe in your own worth. Here's the truth. The moment you stop running after people or things, you become the mystery, the one they can't quite pin down. And that's when they start chasing you. When you stand firm in who you are, when you stop bending over backwards for the wrong people, you send a powerful signal to the universe. I know my worth. People are naturally drawn to confidence, self-respect, and independence. These aren't just traits you show off. They radiate from you. And let me tell you, the more you embrace your worth, the more others will be attracted to it. Being the prize isn't about arrogance. It's about self-sufficiency. It's about creating a life that doesn't revolve around anyone else's attention. Imagine becoming so comfortable in your own skin that you no longer need others to validate your existence. That kind of energy. People can't resist it. Being the prize means setting boundaries, not settling for half-hearted effort, and walking away from anything or anyone who doesn't honor your worth. When people see that you're no longer waiting in the background for their attention, they start chasing after you. they begin to realize what they lost. So here's your daily affirmation. I attract. I don't chase. This isn't just something to say. It's a lifestyle. Believe it, deep in your bones. Stand tall. Stand firm. And watch as life starts coming to you, not the other way around. Remember, when you stop chasing, the right people and opportunities start chasing you. Don't waste your energy on those who don't see your value. Keep shining, and let them wonder if they'll ever catch up. If this resonates with you, hit that like button and subscribe. This is more than just a channel. It's a reminder that you are the prize, and it's time to start living like you know it. Every like, every subscription is a step closer to embracing your power and your worth. Let's rise together. And there you have it. 9 powerful principles to transform your life. From mastering your mindset to setting boundaries, embracing your worth, and staying unshakable. These are the keys to living on your terms. Remember, the power is in your hands. It's time to stop chasing, start attracting, and become the best version of yourself. If these principles resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this message with someone who needs it. Together, let's build a life of strength, confidence, and unwavering peace. Stay strong, stay true to yourself, and never forget, you are the prize.